Hey girl, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty. It is near and dear to my heart. It is a time where you can restock on some items, you can try some new products. So let's talk about what's on my wish list and also some recommendations. First and foremost, disclaimer, what I recommend is that you take advantage of the sale if you need to restock or if you want to try new products. I do want to say that please do not shop if you are not in the position to shop. I understand the economy and I am in no means telling you to spend your money. But I do want to share what's on my wish list. And again, we're here, right? So this just may be products I may not pick up, but I have them on my wish list and I want to get them while they're at an affordable price. The first one I want to talk about is actually starting off really strong for a Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty. This is the YSL Libre Au Noum Parfum. I probably butchered that name, but it's in the white bottle with the gold, of course. Now, typically the YSL Libres do have the same DNA, but I will say that this one has notes of orange blossom, lavender, bergamot, and green mandarin. And I don't have anything like this in my collection. I do have the original Libre Parfum, but I do want to add more. I feel like with the Libres, it's like a collector's item, right? Especially these beautiful bottles that have been coming out. This white one, I did see that the gold one is coming back out, if it is out already, but this white one is a part of this sale, and this is the perfect time to get this bottle while it's 50% off. I feel like this is a fragrance that's going to be perfect to move into the fall season, that lavender, that bergamot, but it also has that citrus of that orange, but it's not like a citrusy orange because it's an orange blossom. And then that green mandarin, I just feel like this would be perfect to like transition into the fall. So I do want to get my hands on this one. This is definitely #1 on my wish list. And then also, like I said, the bottle is stellar. Gorgeous. This next product, I seen these when I was in line one day at Ulta, and I said, ooh, I wonder what these are all about. I don't see many people talking about them, but I love to try products that not many people are talking about. This is the Patchology Eye Gel Patches, and this specific one just speaks to me because it has it says serve chilled on ice. This is the patches are served chilled on ice, but it's the cool and depuff in 5 minutes. So I definitely want to put that to the test. If you know, I have 2 little ones, and that will definitely help me out. A depuffing that's cooling, say less. I definitely want to try that out. I feel like because they're cooling, it looks like you can put these in the refrigerator to get them to be more cool, or they're already cool in itself. So that's exciting. And to get them at 50% off, like, there's nothing else to be said. Now, this next product, I don't need another lipstick, but I love lipsticks, and especially from MAC. MAC is always on the 21 Days of Beauty, and I feel like that's the time to restock up on your lippies. I've gone through so many MAC lipsticks, and I want to try some new shades. I know they have some new formulas and all of that, so I definitely want to try out a new formula if it is a change in this formula. But this is in the shade Whirl, and that's more of like a dirty rose. I love a good rosy, pinky, nudie type of shade for me. So I want to try Whirl. I do have a few of the pinky, nudie ones already that they have in the collection. So I definitely want to give this one a try. Let me know if you tried Whirl. I know it's a lip liner named Whirl as well, but the lip liner is a little too light for my liner part. But I know the lipstick, I compare it with a nice brown liner that I already have on hand. Now, this time of the Ulta Beauty sale, seems like there's a lot of good fragrances that are on display. This next one is the Dime fragrance. I've seen so many girls talk about this fragrance. I've smelled them in store, and the bottle is super cute. That frosted bottle, the intricate top. I don't have anything like that as well, so I'm super excited to try the Stay a While. The notes in this spoke to me, of course, the toasted pistachio, the vanilla bean, the cashmere musk. Again, a perfect one to go into fall. If you don't know, fall is my favorite season of all time. It's the time to pull out your boots, your sweaters, your jackets. There's bomb denim. It's just so many things you can do in fall, layering. And I feel like this fragrance as well is going to be a beautiful one to pair in the fall and even leading into the winter. That pistachio, that vanilla bean, the cashmere musk. Ooh, I cannot wait to get my hands on that. That is like my top product that I want out of this entire sale. Don't ask me why. Those notes just seem like they're going to be delicious on me. And so I feel like trying this out. Also, Dime fragrances is more of like a cleaner fragrance, so you will. So super excited to try that. The next product is actually 2 different sets. I've heard great things about this product, and this is the BK Beauty brushes. Now they're going to have a couple of different sets on the 21 Days of Beauty sale. The 2 that interest me are the Essentials Face Collection, and I heard great things. They look very fluffy, very soft, and they are a high quality brush that will last and stand the test of time. This Essential Face one has buffing brushes that I definitely use now, like powdered brushes to put on blush, to put on bronzer, to put the full face powder on. So I feel like that would be a great time to get this during this sale because these are pretty pricey. So getting it during the 21 Days of Beauty will give you leverage. The other set I saw on here was the Core Complexion Trio Brush Set. Now this one is going to have that concealer brush in there, which I've been wanting to try. It's like a nice angled concealer brush that you would just blend your concealer under the eye. I typically use sponges for my entire looks. I use brushes to add my cream products, but I use a sponge to kind of go in after I use the brush for my complexion products. And I want to like up that, you know, I've been doing different techniques with my makeup and doing different things. So what more than to add in some quality brushes as well during the sale. So those are the 2 collections that have really interested me during this sale. Let me know if have you tried the BK Beauty makeup brushes? What do you think? Just be honest down in the comment section. The next product is something that's on here all the time, and this is the time that I do restock up on this. This is the Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil, and this is where I just grab a couple of these during this sale. This brow is definitely a precise brow pencil. It's going to give those hair strokes that I love in the front. It's going to fill in everything nicely without making me feel like I'm doing heavy-handed eyebrows. It's going to give those hair strokes just look very natural but very defined without a lot of effort. So very effortless, Precisely Brow Pencil. That is on my list. The next product is actually a primer that I had on my bucket list for some time during all the different Ulta sales and all of that, but I think that this is probably the best deal that I'm going to get 50% off. This is the Fenty Beauty Primer. This is the Grip Trip Hydrating Primer. It's the purple one with the swirl. I think the component just looks really cool, and I want to see if it really is hydrating. A lot of the Fenty products I have in my collection, I love for my normal to dry skin. So I do want to see if this one is going to be super hydrating and just pair it with my other Fenty Beauty products that I love. So that is on my list. And last but not least, I still have not tried any of the Charlotte Tilbury lippies as well as the foundation that's going to be on sale. So I'm really interested in the lipstick. I love a good mauve, like I said, mauve, pinky, nude type of lipstick. And I heard great things about Pillow Talk, I believe it is. So I have that on my list. I want to try one of the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks to feel the quality, see what it's about and things like that. And I feel like this is the right time while it's at a good deal. And I think also the Airbrush Flawless Face Complexion product is going to be on sale as well. That's still, I'm on the fence about that, but I want to try it so I can see what is the difference with the Charlotte Tilbury versus, like, I know that people said that there's an e.l.f. dupe out there. There is a MCO Beauty that has a dupe out there. I do like to look for alternatives. Here on my channel, I do talk about affordable products, but that's to be alternatives. And then also, you know, realistic in your pockets. So this is a time to just try some of those luxury products that are expensive. So those are 2 products that are like, I'm on the fence for, those 2 Charlotte Tilbury products. And it's cool to see that they're a part of this 21 Days of Beauty as well. So yeah, that is everything that I have on my wish list. Like I said, do not feel compelled to shop the sale if it is not in your budget. I definitely will like to preference that, because don't let the media or sales drag you in if you truly cannot do so. So like I said, I recommend that you do take advantage of it if you can. This is a time to restock up on items, try new products, test new products, and all the things. So this is going to be an exciting time for all the girls. So let me know if you're shopping the Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty sale down below. What's a #1 product that you're interested in? And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, love, peace, and beauty. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.